My name is Dave Soldavini. I work for the U.S. Forest Service in the Lake Tahoe Basin Management Unit as a forest fire engine captain. And about a month ago, I was given the opportunity to put my name down to come to Australia to fight fire. And as things got worse, I was lucky enough to be one of the people chosen to do it.
We saw a really nice picture of you holding, was it a baby kangaroo? Can you clue us in on how that picture happened?
That thing was so cute. Yes. So we worked our way into one of those communities and found out everybody was safe and all the structures in that particular area had been saved. And one of the firefighters had found that little Joey wandering around in the black and started following him. So he scooped it up, and he knew a local law enforcement officer. So he was holding on to it until the officer could make it. Apparently, the officer has a paralyzed kangaroo he rescued in a traffic accident. That's going to be the little Joey's mom.
Oh, okay. So did you, I know it touched you, right?
Oh, that thing was so cute. Yeah, really nice because we came in here and the scale of the devastation it affects you emotionally, and it's kind of hard to see. So to be able to yeah, make a little difference like that was really nice.
So what is it like? The video that we're seeing here is, it reminds me of the campfire. It just looks like something you can't imagine. Can you put it into words for us how it is for you out there?
What we've seen is yeah, the campfire or the car fire in Reading is real similar to that, but right now they're real happy we came here because everywhere we go we seem to bring the rain with us. And so we up in the fire behavior has been dropping off, and a lot of what we've been doing is going into communities that were isolated by the fire and opening roads so we can get in and make sure everybody's safe.
Okay, can you just get us caught up to speed? How large is it now? How long has it been burning? And any good changes coming in? Any relief in the weather?
So my understanding is all of this started about 6 weeks ago here in Victoria, and longer than that further north, which is about 2 months ahead of schedule for their normal fire season. And to be at this level of devastation at this point, really shocking and unprecedented. And the scale of the fires is like nothing I've ever seen in the United States. Uh, and so, as far as the weather forecast goes, they're hoping they'll get some monsoonal moisture pushing down from the north. And if they get that, that'd be really good. But it sounds like normally what they can expect is that those monsoonal moistures will stop more in Queensland and New South Wales, north of us. So they may or may not get down here, and we're really not counting on it.
Okay, are there any similarities with their weather and our weather? Because I know they had a drought last year. I know they got gusty winds, they got an excessive heat wave. Sometimes we have similar conditions here as well. Are they similar weather patterns as far as the fire behavior they're having there and what we have here in California, or is it extremely different?
It's very similar. They have a lot of eucalyptus trees, so the biggest difference really has to do with the fuels, and the bark on the eucalyptus tree creates headaches for them like we don't have in California. As far as the weather goes, when the wind blows, fire goes, and the big difference is normally in California it's a southwest wind we're worried about, and here it's a northwest or northeast wind. That's the change we're seeing today is a frontal difference that's going to create more north winds, and that's what's been driving the really dramatic fire behavior.
Okay, so going forward, a lot of people are talking about climate change, and that's why their fires have erupted the way that they have. Do you even think it's possible that we could have something as devastating that they're having in Australia, that we could possibly have the type of fires here in California?
I'm afraid to say that my answer would be yes. I could see us seeing a change towards like what they're having here.
So, Dave, why did you decide to go? Because you going out there, I mean, that's going to change your life, I know. Why did you decide to go out there and help out?
As federal wildland firefighters, that's what we do. There's something bad is going on, and there's something in our nature that says, "Hey, can I go help?" And so, yeah, you put your hand in the air and you don't even think about it. Volunteer, and then you get the work done.
Okay, how much longer are you going to be out there?
I got 19 more days left.
Okay, anything that you want to say to us or our viewers about what you're seeing out there and how you're dealing with it?
What I'd really like to say is thanks to the people of Australia. They've been incredible hosts, and it's really nice to be a guest here. And the outpouring of support from them and from back home, it's been really nice. Just thanks to everybody who's had kind words.